Hey, Professor, I invited you. Can you hear me? I can't hear you, but I invited you. Why didn't it take? You've been invited. Invite. I invited you again. I guess you need to take it within a certain amount. Hey, there you are! Yo, Professor, how are you, man? Yeah, it's weird. I had to do it a second time. So if you notice, I was wondering what screen got... yeah. Hey, everybody. I've got 0 viewers, and I'm sure that you have tons as well. I mean, none as well. That's awesome. That's what I like to hear. So basically, the background screen is missing because I lost a file earlier today. Remember how I said I only have so much space on my drive? So I had to move stuff over, and in moving stuff over, it disappeared. So I was like, oh, crud. Oh, and I gotta get out of... People can hear me on this. Okay, give me a sec. Time. Phew. Professor, how are you? Can you hear me? Hey, Professor. Yeah, your audio is not coming through. You might need to do that reset thing that you do every now and again, if you know what I'm talking about.
Is that better?
It is. It is. Good to see you, by the way.
Yeah, long time no see.
Yeah, it's been seconds. For anybody that doesn't know what we're talking about, the professor and I do a pre-show over on TikTok. Isn't that correct?
We do.
Professor?
Yeah. I mean, if you missed it, we went over like everything, so you missed a lot.
Yeah, you missed everything. And it's future stuff too. So let me get you some intro music and let you do that intro thing.
Let's do it. That's popping today. On today's show, 069. Yes, I said that. We will find out how Vin Diesel spends his vacations. Yes, no, maybe so. Will you buy that? We will also find out what's in the bag box thing. And I will be giving my review on Zombie Army 4. Double tap, please, because you don't want those things coming back at you. You don't. And we watch TikToks, and we'll find out who the TikToker of the week is. Stick around.
Hold on to your butts, you're in for an experience like no other. You are about to partake in the most bodacious experience ever, the Tick and Professor Show.
Show. I love it when she does that, by the way. It always makes me laugh because she's like,
too.
It's the show. So, let me get this up on my screen. Okay, fine, be that way.
Big shout outs to Brett. The last couple times he always talks like in comments. So
yes,
just wanted to shout out Sourdough Brett,
who we're going to be having on the show in the future. Something to look forward to. We're allowed to spill the beans on that, correct? Because I think we talked about it on last show.
Spill all the beans every time.
All the beans.
If you see beans, just spill them. Yeah.
Spill them beans. Spill them beans. So, why is this doing this? Wow, we're starting off with a bang already. I have no idea why it's doing what it's doing. So I have a feeling we already have a glitch and we haven't even started the show yet. So
I mean that's awesome. That's what the show's about. Glitch.
That's what this show's all about. So the very first thing that I wanted to discuss is how many YouTube subscribers we have. We have a very special number. We have 69 YouTube subscribers. Nobody else subscribe. Nobody else subscribe. And this is
we're done.
We're done.
What number are we thinking of? 69, dudes! What number?
I thought you'd find that funny. We have that on a button. We can use it anytime during the show.
What number are we
69, dude.
69, dudes!
What number? That's awesome. We'll keep that forever and ever and ever.
Yes. And yes. And yes. Next on the hit parade, why did it jump down 14? Like, ooh, that was weird. So, okay, here we go. So let me play. Why aren't play? No, that's not right.
I don't know what. Yeah, you know it happens.
Yeah, I'll just play. I'll play this. No loops.
Do it.
No loops is right.
Loopy loop.
So bizarre. No, welcome to our show. Wait, here we go. I got a button for this.
Please stand by. We are
at the beginning of the show. We're just
we haven't even started yet. We already have a thing going on.
No. I mean,
please stand by.
It's a running theme.
It's a running theme. Every single week.
Well,
what's funny is I always make last minute changes. Anybody out there that runs a professional show knows you don't make last minute changes. And basically you do the pre-show and then you don't touch anything. Unlike here at the TP show where
Yeah,
literally
we
every
touch
single
stuff.
show I decide that something needs to change at the last second. So the problem I'm having is I'm trying to figure out how to actually play this lovely video that I have. So
Ooh, what's the video?
yeah, it's up in the corner right now. I got it in the corner, but I couldn't figure out how to play it.
Oh.
So let me go find
Yeah,
the
there
list.
you go. I see you with your heart glasses on.
Uh-huh. And last week, every time I had a glitch, I went off screen. I was like, hey, we've got a glitch. But this week, you'll just see my face
it's
looking
awkward
really close.
because I'm going, what are you doing over there, huh?
What's going on? What button are you pressing? Why is the world like this?
I don't know.
I don't either, man. I don't either.
I just need to put in the intro that, will Tick figure out buttons this week? I don't know.
No, never. If I ever figure out buttons, then I think the show is officially over. Speaking of which, using the Xbox controller again this week. So, interestingly enough, I can't find this. So, and it's
wait, but you
necessary
have
that I find it. I have it. It's right here. It's just a matter of finding where I put it. You have to understand, I have about 75 things for this show anymore because we've got a complex show. And
we do.
And that's what we like about it.
Lots of research. Yeah.
Yes. And we've got a good show this week, and that's the worst part. Tick blows up the show by messing it up horribly right at the front. We've got interesting things. You've even said everything that we got going on, and I was like, I want to watch that show. It's so funny because I made it easier on myself this week, and in so doing, I made it harder, if that makes any sense. Tick made it easier by making it harder.
If this
here we go.
feels any better, if this makes it feel any better, I just thumbs up our show on YouTube. Like I gave it a self-promoted thumbs up.
Okay, so. Finally found the button I was looking for.
And this is not the most important TikTok you'll ever see.
It's not the most important.
Big glitch talk.
Welcome to Glitch Talk, everybody.
Try to show you something.
That was a green screen that didn't work.
There we go. 1, 1, 1, 1. I was in Boy Scout troop 9.
So the end of
you
that,
got mortzed.
Of course. Yeah, the end of it, and it got mortzed. Exactly, the end got mortzed. So, 1111, one of my favorite numbers. Yeah. That's the number of followers I have, and I try to delete people that because I don't know. Have you been on your followers recently? Basically, what happens with me is a whole bunch of people have been deleted by TikTok, so they become TikTokers.
Oh yes.
But
yes,
they're not there anymore, and so I delete them out of my followers. It's kind of like getting rid of weeds and bushes and stuff. And I had 69.6 likes, 1,000 likes. So that's why I brought it up. 69.6, and I was in a Boy Scout troop 69. Exactly. And where's that again?
What number are we thinking of? 69, dudes. What number are we thinking?
And I was in Boy Scout Troop 96. For anybody that was interested in knowing that, I'm sure everybody was like, oh, yeah, I totally needed to know that. Dude. Finally, we get to something where we can talk, and I don't need to press buttons, Professor.
Okay.
Do you know what time it is?
What day is it today?
Today is... we're live.
Today is Happy 420 Day.
It is. It's Happy 420 Day. So you're drinking water for the occasion. A drink of the week, we're going to have for me, I have a smoke of the week. For anybody out there, these are non-THC. You could get them anywhere in the country. They are hemp rolls. They have CBDs only. Good for any kind of ailments that you have. So that's my 420 throw out. Anybody out there, grab some Gorilla Glue. Believe it or not, that's not just for your hair anymore. You can smoke it too. Did you know that, by the way? That's actually one of the flavors. No. Yes. Gorilla Glue is actually a flavor when you go to the counter and say, hey, I'd like to buy something. Because in California, it's legal for anyone over 21. So you can just go to a store and be like, hey, could I have some Gorilla Glue? And they're like, no, it's not for your hair, but we've got some. You're totally like, are you kidding me? I'm serious, dude. I'm serious.
Why is this the thing? Why like out of everything, like it could be like, hey, hand me the Reese's flavored ones, and you'll be like,
Correct.
Those are fantastic.
Correct.
Gorilla Glue. That's like Pine Saw. Can you hand me the Pine Saw? Clorox bleach.
Right. That's what I was about to say.
Tide Pods.
Exactly.
Yeah, hand me the Tide Pods.
I would like the Tide Pods brand, Tide Stick.
Yeah.
Tide Pods.
I just, Tide Stick. Yeah, those are my favorite.
So obviously, you do not have a smoke of the week. That's not your thing. But you do have a drink of the week, and I brought a drink as well.
I do.
You go first.
I want to set up mine because
please.
I was at the wall. If you don't know what that is, that's Walmart.
Yes, and again, we're not sponsored by anybody.
No, definitely, this is not a sponsor. And I went to the end of the aisle in the food section, and it had a whole bunch of $5 beers. Like I'm talking
beers?
a case. I got 6 of these.
Oh my!
Ripple White Ale.
Oh my!
For $5.
$5.
$5.
$5.
Made with oranges. This was brewed by the Four Hands Brewing Company. Pairing is seafood or brunch. It doesn't matter what you're having for brunch. Apparently, it's just brunch. Like,
that's so weird.
They don't care.
That's so bizarre, dude.
Like, actually, not even just any type of seafood. It just wants crab. It just wants crab.
Just crab.
And that right. Wait. Where is it? Right there. It looks like a wine glass.
Yeah.
So that's not even beer. That's a wine glass, like champagne. Like, hey, we want you to drink this with champagne and brunch.
Oh, that's creepy. So, that's really creepy. Ew. Ew. It's fresh. Out. You've just opened it, so I'm excited.
It smells like oranges.
It smells like oranges.
I'm actually pouring it in a glass cup, if you can believe that.
I see that, and it's about to overflow. Oh, no, it didn't. Well, I am not as highbrow as you. I did not bring a glass to this week's show, but I did bring a beverage, and I too have a story. So if you see my shirt, it is also my drink this week. Again, not sponsored by anybody, but if we were, I wouldn't mind being sponsored by them. If you don't know who Yuengling is, you probably live in the West because Yuengling barely has made it across the Mississippi. It is the oldest contiguous brewer in America. I always forget. And they're family owned. They're in their 5th generation. Might be. And might be. It is the 5th generation, I think. I'm trying to think if the kids are the 6th generation or if the kids are the 5th generation. I always do the math wrong. And Dick Yuengling. I'm not making that up. That's his name. He's a billionaire. He is currently running Yuengling, and he's going to pass it on to his 5 daughters. This is their black and tan. I usually get it in a 16-ounce can, but for whatever reason, they're not making it that way anymore. And just so you know, there it is. It's fresh.
God forbid they're named after body parts like their dad.
Hey, my dad's name was Dick. Listen, buddy, my dad's name was Dick. Brutal. It's a brutal show today, everybody. It's a brutal show.
All right. I should actually try this now.
Oh, yeah. Let me see the face. I want to see the face. Well,
no face.
Yeah, you didn't flinch in pain. I was totally expecting a flinch in pain.
It's a white beer, too.
So
I thought it.
White beers are light, basically. They're like
okay.
Belgium whites are Blue Moon and stuff like that. You add like an orange to it, and it's super, super duper tasty.
Yeah, it has an orange flavor to it. I actually really dig this. This is cool. Normally, I'm like, oh.
Well, it says
I wanted to buy it so it could be bad.
Right,
but
and it says
it's actually
Ripple.
Really good.
Yeah, let's be honest. Yeah. It says Ripple. Like anything that says Ripple, usually you're going to be like rock gut, but.
Yeah. Wow.
Oh, so good. Oh, so good. So black and tan, just so everybody knows, is their porter and their lager mixed together, pre-mixed. I think we're ready for our next segment of the show. So let me get this going. Press some buttons.
Do you feel like celebrities are out of touch with reality? This is a segment I like to call Celebrities Live on a Different Planet.
They do. They do indeed live on a different planet.
So, have you been hearing?
Yeah, give me a second. My computer decided. Oh, I know why. I standard tick mistakes. I moved the screen over there, and in process, I lost all my buttons over here. So, go ahead.
Oh. Have you been keeping up with Vin Diesel?
I
at
have
all?
not.
Is that someone that you normally is like, oh, if you see his name, you click on an article?
I am. I'm a fan. I'm a Vin Diesel fan, actually.
I am too. So apparently he likes to vacation in the Dominican Republic.
Okay.
And him and his security team are causing lots of problems on the street that they're living on.
Okay.
For their vacation.
What are they doing?
Yeah, right. So here we go. Vin Diesel's security team is apparently causing problems in the Dominican Republic. The actor has been renting a home in a private gated community in the Dominican. And his next door neighbor said Vin's 12 security guards are making it miserable for the residents.
12 security guards? 12.
Yeah, what are you picturing actually? Like with that?
12 security guards. Okay, let's think about. Okay, first of all, he has a compound.
Yeah.
So he's got to have like 2 at a front gate, 2 at a back gate. So there's 2 gone, 2 gone. Then I guess he must have side yards, 1 on each side. So we're up to 6. I still have 6 guys. I'm not sure. 2, I guess 2 in the kitchen, making sure that nobody gets to the refrigerator. 2 in the weight room, making sure nobody steals his weights. And 1 following him around constantly, and 1 watching a movie, because you always have a security guard watching a movie.
Right, you got it, yeah.
No, what's going on with this?
Diego, a neighbor, adds that in 10 years of living in his home near Vin Diesel's rental property, he's never endured so much inconvenience.
What are they frisking the neighbors like when they walk through? It's wait, you're about to enter Vin Diesel space. Let me pat you.
Right.
Like what's that about?
Like I just want to know where he gets eyes like that. Okay, stop.
Are they a transplant? Did you get them cut out of somebody else's head and put into his? It's funny. All right. It's horrible too.
So I'm gonna set like this imaginative street for you.
Yes.
He's at the end of a long gated community street that goes on for maybe 12 houses, and he's at the very end of it.
Okay, got it. And so he's in the cul-de-sac. He's in the cul-de-sac.
Yeah, he's at the very end.
That's where I used to live growing up.
His house goes down into like a private beach and stuff like that, which why wouldn't it?
Of course. I mean, exactly. That's what I was about to say. Of course.
So I'm picturing everybody like all his security guards are coming out, and if anybody is walking on the street, what are you doing? Why are you doing it? But let me tell you what's going on in the article, and this is all what it says.
Okay.
They interrogate.
What?
They block the streets with their 5 or 6 SUVs, and they stop residents from walking down or bicycling to the private beach.
Well, okay,
That's it.
So there's but there's the question though.
But it's Vin Diesel's private beach.
Well, no. Let me
because when he's not renting the house.
Yes. Mm-hmm.
They can go in there and go to the beach because no one's renting the property.
Well, that's what I was about to say.
Diesel's go ahead. When Vin Diesel's there, he's inconveniencing them by they want to walk down to the beach that they don't own because the rest of the residents have a section of the beach that they can go to, and they just can't go to Vin Diesel's part of the beach.
Okay, so I'm buying into this then, because what I was envisioning was that it was a private beach, but it's not actually a private beach, meaning that it's like you bought the property and you own up until a point where the beach starts, and then the beach is everybody. Everybody owns the beach.
Yes,
you know what I mean? Because
everybody that's in the gated community has this amount of the property.
And then on top of that, most gated communities will have it so like this walkway down this one section, everybody can walk on it. So that's what I was envisioning in my head, and I thought he was overstepping. But now that you describe it, that they have their own private beach for everybody else, and they have their own things for everybody else. And private
walkways, they just want to go see Vin Diesel, and their security guards are going, what are you doing here? Why? Well, we live here. This is our neighborhood. You can't. And then their 5 or 6 SUVs are probably parked in front of Vin Diesel's house.
Yeah, more than likely. I mean, like, where else is he going to park?
It's a non-story. And that was it. That was the article. That was it. That's all what it said. That was it.
Okay, so this is my imagination working. This is okay. So you and I work at TMZ. We're like, dude, Vin Diesel like wouldn't let us take a picture last week, and then the other guy at TMZ is like, what? He wouldn't let us take a picture? And then the first guy's like, yeah, I've got an idea, and the other guy's like, what's your idea? And then they're like, let's make up a story about him. He's horrible when he goes on vacation. Yeah, that's it. Totally. That's ridiculous on every level. Oh my gosh. Oh, that's so funny.
Yeah, it's a non-story, and that showed up on my news feed like 6 or 7 times. Like
6 or 7
the
times.
same exact thing.
That's insane. That's absolutely insane.
I'm like, okay, Trump's not president, so
right. Now we need something.
Is it pick on Vin Diesel?
Yeah, now we need something. Wow, Vin, if you see
he's vacationing with his family.
Exactly, Vin. If you see us on your news stories, because we've mentioned you, we're on your side, dude. We totally get it. So if you want to invite us down, and we're not technically security guards, but I know how to block people. I've got skills.
Hey, well, you know what? We'll just direct everybody to buy Block the Mean People merch, and we can block everybody in that neighborhood from coming to your house.
They're all mean people. That's the way I look at it.
We just want to stay in your guest house.
Yeah.
Because I'm sure there's 3 or 4 of them. That's it.
Absolutely.
And we'll block all the mean people for you.
We'll block them when we're awake and we're not like doing something else. But we'll block them, dude. We'll totally block them.
We'll block them all. Yeah.
Hey, I got to keep the show going because Rosie's going to yell at us. You know how she is.
I know.
Hey guys, have a topic for us or a question, or do you even want to be a guest on the show? You can email us at tpshow@gmx.com. Are you like me, and buy every single gadget you see? Or shop online and say that looks cool so you just buy it? Well, this is a segment I like to call Would You Buy That?
So seriously, would you buy that? That's really the question. Would you buy that? So let me go to that other really annoying list that's not acting good today. Let's see if I can get that one to because we've got a couple of things to show over there.
Wow, yeah, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 things on this.
Yes,
wow.
It's very important today. It's very important.
And we want to know, comment, would you guys buy this? Would you not?
Would you? Like, it's really actually important to us. Would you buy this?
We want to know. Like, I can't sleep at night if I'm like, is someone going to buy this product? What is going on? Yeah, so I really want to know that.
Here's the first one.
Get out of bed in the morning. This is a $400 alarm clock that wakes you up with a cup of coffee. Just add water and coffee and then put some milk into the refrigerator. Then set the alarm, and in the morning you'll be woken up with a freshly made coffee waiting for you to enjoy before getting out of bed. It's perfect for coffee lovers and for people who need that extra kick to get out of bed in the morning. This is a $400 alarm.
It's a $400 alarm clock, people. $400. I just... Okay, would you buy this? You get to answer this one first. Would you buy this? Yes.
If I found it on sale, maybe.
Okay, but how much on sale? I mean, it's so 50% off. It's still $200. I mean, come on.
So maybe if I found it on sale and then I did like a honey thing where I had a coupon too.
A coupon and on sale. Okay, I get it.
So like $189. I would buy this for $189 if. Yeah.
That's so funny. Yeah. See, I'm on the fence on this one. Like, I agree with you. If I had the money, would I buy this? I guess first of all, no. Okay. I would not buy this. If I don't have the money, it's a hard no. Hard no.
Okay, so say you won the lottery like 5 years ago and you don't know what to do with your money.
Now that's what I had to say. If money was no object, see, I like the way it makes the coffee, to be quite honest. The way that it pumps it up and over.
Too.
So
it reminds me of like a record player. It's really weird.
Exactly.
If we can get the cup to play a song as it's brewing.
Right. Right. Yeah. No, I am yes if I'm a millionaire. I'm a no if I'm a normal. Like normal people know. Normal people know.
So in the comments, we got saying jester saying fuck no. just now.
Well, let's put it this way. What if you drink tea? Like, what would be the point? You know what I mean? If you're a tea drinker, this is totally stupid for you. Just plain stupid.
Okay, Jester has a good point. Would you buy it if it every time it made the coffee, it was like, wake me up before you go.
I think we were just rickrolled. We've just been rickrolled. That's horrible. We're getting to the next one. I hate being rickrolled. So let's get this going.
Hit it. Get it. Ow. Show them, girl. Yeah. Boom. Bow. What you doing with that beat? Boom. Bow. Boom. Yes.
Pausing it right there on the end screen.
So
I get to go first on this one. Yes. That's the answer for me. Yes. $10? Yes. $15? Yes. I might even go as high as $20. Yes. And yes. What about you?
I mean, I've never loved something so much and never tried it.
Yes, I agree.
I mean,
now the one thing that I wanted to point out is when they started doing stuff with different scoops and things, it reminded me of the first time I ever went to Taco Bell. And they had the squeezy things. So I had never seen the squeezy things, and they had a caulk gun. They literally had a caulk gun for half of the stuff. I'm like,
I don't want caulk.
I don't want caulk on my food.
Bell.
No caulk on my food.
No caulk on Taco Bell.
No caulk on my food.
Okay.
And if you're just tuning in, this is the Professor and Tick Show, otherwise known as the TP Show. And yes, we're talking about caulk, CHAULK, for any of you.
And I don't want that on any burrito, taco, enchilada, chalupa, anything.
No caulk on anything. But no, I saw them using a caulk gun, and I was totally confused. So they had the squeezy things,
I've
which
seen
I
that
had seen
too.
before.
Yeah,
and then they pull out this thing and go click, click. And I'm like, you get 2 clicks or something? And when we were watching this, that's what made me think of it, because they used like different contraptions to get things onto it. Oh, people on the podcast, we keep forgetting we have podcast people. So what we just watched was
my God,
the most insane stuffed potato of all times. Like they literally added the kitchen sink to this stuffed potato. They added stuff to the stuff and then added more stuff on top of it. And oh my. And we're both a hard yes on that. Okay, so the next one up is just a picture, and I'm going to have to describe it to you. Now, I'm a fan of lasers. So whenever you add a laser to something,
freaking lasers.
I'm a huge fan. So what this is a record, but instead of using put a needle on the record, instead of putting a needle on the record, you use a laser. So it literally uses a laser to read the record. And what people out there, what tech people out there are probably saying is, yeah, well, it's probably digitizing it, which means taking it from analog to digital. That's what digitize means.
I got that.
And the answer is no, it is not. It is keeping it fully analog somehow, some way. And it takes it and it basically uses the laser and analogs it over to whatever at the highest possible quality. In fact, it's so good, it even picks up the dust. Like it'll play the dust for you, as weird as that sounds. Are you with me so far?
Jester was like, it's like a CD?
No, because you're using records. You use records. You don't use CDs. So, and
I like this better
zeros and ones
because the needle actually, believe it or not, ruins the record every time you play it.
It does.
So this
and this would not ruin it.
Yeah.
So lots of upside. Are you ready for the downside? One company owns all the patents on it. One company produces this product. And the entry-level product, the bargain version, $10,000. $10,000. And if you're so willing, they have a mid-range at $15 to $16K and then a high range at $22,000 for a turntable. And on eBay, I couldn't find any on a discount, oddly.
Is it Tesla that owns it?
No, actually, it's a Japanese company. So I read up on this company, and it's kind of a funny story. So back in the 80s, when records were like going up, this is just before CDs came out. So records are on their probably at the highest point they've ever been at. And the problem that everybody was having with records is exactly what you said. The needle on the record causes the record to skip, causes the record to have glitches. So a guy at Stanford University came up with this technology. He patented it. He got money from venture capitalists. And then the recession of the 80s hit. And then on top of that, CDs came out like the next day. So now nobody's buying records. There's no money out there. His company goes pretty much belly up, and a Japanese company bought him lock, stock, and barrel. Or it might have actually been a two-step thing where one company bought them and then the Japanese company ended up owning them.
Right.
So now a Japanese company owns all the patents and everything. So we can't just go out and make one ourselves with a Raspberry Pi and a laser out of a compact disc player, which I'm sure would work if somebody could figure it out. But when I saw this, I was like, oh, yeah, I totally want it. And then I was like, wait, it costs how much? Like, I was thinking...
Yeah, no.
I was thinking $500. Like, literally, I was like, $500-$600. And I was like, that's just outside my price range, but, I'll save up. When I heard 10,000, again, I would get one if I was a millionaire, though. I'm telling you right now. If I win the lottery, I'm getting one.
If I win the lottery, I'll get one for you.
You're the best, man. That just makes me happy. So next up, this is we're done with it then. Holy mackerel! How did we get through that so quick? I can live with that.
Wait, I swear that was only 3.
It is 3.
Yeah, because we have.
Give me a sec.
We have boiling food ad.
Did I not grab the boiling food ad? It's possible I didn't.
I hope you did.
Well,
it's in our docs called boiling food.
Oh, I never grabbed that, dude. I totally and completely didn't see that.
We can talk about it later.
Food. Video and Google Drive. Oh, let me go grab it. Give me a second. This is the best part of our live show. You get to watch all the stuff that goes on behind the scenes.
I mean, don't pay attention to the man behind the curtain.
No, that would be a bad idea because then you'd see all the secret sauce. So let me see how quick I can do this. I didn't even see this over there. So do we have 2 of them over there I need to grab?
No, we can just have one. Okay. I think it's called boiled food.
Boiled food. And it's under the last minute stuff, so.
Okay.
Or no, that's what I was asking. Do you know if that's where it is?
Oh, so no, weird. It's just in the regular docs. Because it wasn't last minute when I threw it in.
But I'm looking at the doc and I don't see it. That's what I'm saying. No. I just see boiled potato video. So give me a second. Let me go look in the normal spot. No, I don't see it.
Yeah,
man, I totally screwed our show up.
If you go under my drive,
I'm there.
It's right. It's there. You got Mima video and then boil food right there.
Really? Mima?
April 12th.
Oh, that is so weird. That is so weird. Give me a second. No. I probably do, but the problem is that I know what the problem is now.
Do you see me clicking? Do you want me to move it somewhere?
Yeah,
do you want me to rename it?
Just throw it into the last minute show, or into the week 3 show 3. Ooh, I like that. Week 3 show 3. That's so funny. We're only in season 2, by the way, everybody. Although I often think that we shouldn't be in season 2 right now. Our show is just so technically perfect.
Okay, it's there. It's like the last video.
Awesome. And this is the power of the internet. I see it. How did I miss it
that's
before?
cool.
That's so weird.
I don't know.
But Bizarro Land.
We're there.
Yep.
And so while you're doing that, I'll build this up. I was on Instagram, and you know how you get those annoying ads. You're like, I just really want to see my friends' pictures of their kids or dogs and puppies and what they're eating right now.
Yes.
And this ad came up, and I was like, no, I would not.
No, I would not.
No. And then I had to investigate. I'm like, okay, so this product that I would not buy. I'm just wondering how much it is and how much they're suckering people to buy this. So,
I found it,
Yeah,
and we are
that-
ready for it. So let's get this on screen.
sweet, do it, play it. There's no audio, I don't think, because it's just my phone.
Oh, you know what? I threw it in the wrong spot, so it's going to look funky. Give me 1 second to add it to the right spot.
I don't
and then
care.
I'll just
Funky it.
No, funky
It
is
already.
bad. It's already funky.
It's
It's funky
it's
to
already
start with.
bad.
It's already bad.
But I mean, you know what? Yeah, you got it.
Yep. Here it comes.
It was 1800,
Yeah.
so I can't imagine there were power tools, but there's still
hammers and stuff like that.
I mean, it was going to be annoying no matter what. So here's the thing: she was still paranoid about the.
I don't know what the audio is.
Coming to get her or find
Because
her.
the
in the
audio is
house,
not
or
what the video is.
Maybe,
But,
in her world. Maybe
if you
they
look
tricked
at it,
the medium, and so they were going to build a house.
I had
and
to
they were gonna
go straight
we
into
go.
the site,
Yeah, audio's gone.
and
That was easy.
it's literally
Yeah.
it's food that comes frozen, and you just boil everything to heat it up.
Okay, so you ready for this? Are you ready for this? Are you
It's
talking about
Olive
P.F.
Garden.
Chang's? Are you talking about Olive Garden?
Right?
Are you talking about
Right.
Panera Bread? I mean, literally,
Right.
all of them do the same thing. I mean, it's the same exact thing that they do.
Like,
so
look,
what you're saying
it
is,
comes freeze dried,
right,
and
Right.
then they boil it,
right.
but it's already pre-cooked somewhere else. You just boil it to heat it up, and
Okay. So, you know what's funny that you should say this is I think that I ate these at least a million times as a child. They weren't fancy like this. Stouffer's used to make the exact same thing. And what you would do is you'd take out the frozen packet, you'd hit it with a fork like 8 times, throw it into your microwave,
Okay.
press the couple buttons, and then you'd clip the top and you'd pour it into a bowl or into a plate. So like the Stroganoff's that way. I mean, I could go down a list of Stouffer's products that's like that.
right?
So, but I find it funny that you're like, no.
No, no.
But honestly, though, I'm 900% sure this is when we get those viral TikToks of people that work at Panera. This is what they're doing. They are literally taking a bag of soup, cutting the top, and
Yes.
pouring it into something. And the soup's been frozen for like hours. They just happen to let it thaw.
Yeah,
in the
100%.
refrigerator.
Well, that's Olive Garden. Like my girlfriend went there, and she was like, "My food smelled like dog food, and I couldn't eat it." And
Oh,
yeah,
that's horrible.
She was like, "Can I take this back?" And here comes a manager that's like 19. That's like, what seems to be the problem? All the food's cooked the same, and we're like,
yeah, it's boiled in a bag.
That's yeah.
That is the problem. It's all cooked the same.
Yeah.
It's the exact same.
Yeah.
That you've nailed.
Yeah.
You've nailed the entire
That's-
problem in one swell foop, Mr. 19-year-old
You
manager
can't
that's
say
helping me.
let me see the chef, because a high school kid will come out and be like, "Yeah, I'm the one that boiled your bag."
I was about to say they'll pull out a thermometer and go, "See, it went all the way to 160." I don't understand what
Right.
the problem is.
Did you miss like the 2-second shear on that piece of meat that you're supposed to do after you boil it?
Oh,
Yeah.
that's so funny.
So
That's funny on every
that's-
level.
That's why I went no. I just went no.
No,
$10 a meal.
Would you buy that? $10 a meal. Okay, does it feed one person or 2 or 3? Like how many people are we
One
feeding?
person.
Yeah,
One.
no, it's a hard no. I can go down the street to Sonic. I can go down the street to some other place. $10, no problem. Get a whole meal.
Yeah.
No.
Yep.
No. Well, so we've gotten through all that. Next on the hit parade. Let's get back to getting back to.
Ooh, you do have a Harry Potter T-shirt.
Oh, I do have a Harry
Somewhere
Potter
on here.
T-shirt, but it's on the other one.
Yeah.
That's the reason I'm having
Okay.
a problem. Let me
You're okay.
bring this up.
Oh, I should look at
There it is.
comments.
Comments make sense. So this is the one that I threw in the show, and that the reason I didn't see it, Professor, was because I put it after our next bump, after our next little
promo
promo thing,
the baby bump.
Yes. So this is something that I came across, and I think it was an Amazon thing. You know how you get a million billion ads in your emails
Yes.
and stuff. This one was Harry Potter monthly t-shirts. Every month, they'll send you a t-shirt, Harry Potter related and or themed and or oriented. So the answer for you would be yes or no. Just yes or no, and then we'll get into like the details.
Yes, depending on the price.
There you go. I didn't check into the
100%.
price because I was actually on the no side, and I'll explain why. The reason I was on the no side was because I guarantee you I'm going to get a Slytherin shirt, and I'm not a huge fan of Slytherin. You know what I mean? So what am I going to do with that shirt? Now, if I can customize it...
You give it to me.
And there you go. But that's what I was saying. If you could customize it, if you could say like, hey, I want Slytherin-themed t-shirts or Gryffindor-themed or a Hufflepuff or like, I want a general shirt every other month, and I want a themed shirt every like first and third month. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I would be yes then. I would be yes. But I guarantee you that's probably like $25-$30 a month. And I just don't need another subscription. That was the main thing as well. Because you know how those subscriptions are. You don't even remember that you signed up for it. And the next thing you know.
Also, I would kind of prefer if I'm going to have pictures of like the cast on there, like Harry Potter, I would want the older Harry Potter and not like the little kid Harry Potter.
It's funny.
I feel like I would want to give it to my kids. Yeah.
Right.
And creepy.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, it's funny that you should say that because I was watching older Harry Potters and I was like, who are these kids? Do you know what I mean?
Right.
Like they're so old or young, or they're old now and young before. I think I've waited too long.
Wow. What the heck are you doing, guys? Get back on topic.
Stop,
Sorry, Rosie. Sorry. Back on topic. Okay.
Hey guys, did you know you can now take this show with you on the road? It's simple, just search TP Show in the Spotify app. You can also find all past episodes so you'll never miss a moment of the boys' shenanigans.
I mean, she really drives that home.
She does.
What is in the box?
Now, before we get into the name of this segment, first of all, two things. Number one, I never call it what's in the box. Clearly, there's a reason, because I know what I don't want to be in the box. Did I give anything away? And secondly, oddly enough, it's a bag. Like, we have what's in the box and it's a bag. Well, no, on TikTok, I've been doing what's in the bag for a long time, but I haven't done it in a while. So just to set this up from my point, at our house, stuff randomly arrives, and I often get the what did you buy now look, and I didn't buy anything. And this is a good example.
I've been sending you crap like crazy.
I know. And that's what I was kind of saying. So, okay. All right. I've opened it.
We should both pull it out at the same time. I mean,
like
for you on the podcast, we're talking about the stuff in the bag that we
got. Yeah, stuff in the bag. And here we go. Let's pulling it out. Oh, that's the back. What is this? Turkish munchies. I have no idea. International snack variety pack, mini size.
Let's go.
And does it say it pairs well with beer? Oh yeah, I see it right under the. No, it doesn't. I can't wait. Super excited. And I did not use my teeth to open it, everybody. Although I often do. And I get in trouble for that. I'm just saying.
I actually brought a knife and I hid it from TikTok.
Yeah.
So
okay, so I didn't know what it was. I thought it was going to be a big giant chocolate bar. So I brought a butter knife. Luckily, the butter knife, and thank you very much to my partner in crime. She actually got me the knife. So which one are we trying? Because
let's do them all.
Hell no. There's too many. I'm going to hurl.
There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 of them.
Okay, but I'm not like you. Like, I have to finish them though. That's the thing for me. Like,
yeah. So
I can't eat 10 of these in a show. Are you insane?
I brought a bag so I could just put the rest of it in it.
Oh, okay, I see. You're doing a bite and then a bite. Well, I'm not doing that. So you'll have to tell me which ones are great and which ones are horrible. But at least let's start on the same one, because I'm eating all of one of them. Unless, of course, it's disgusting, in which case you'll see me eat a bite.
Next month, we can do the bugs.
Oh no, this is not.
No.
This is not the Joe Rogan podcast. Thank you very much.
Whoa, look how nice it comes out. Like, this is actually prepared nice.
This is gorgeous, dude. I'll be honest. I mean,
Whoa.
all of these are just super sweet. But which one do you want to start with? Because I am assuming that we have the exact same pack.
We have the exact same thing.
Okay, cool. So I can already tell one of them looks Japanese for sure. The one in the middle, the black wrapper, the Ichibo.
Oh, yes.
That's totally Japanese.
We could do that.
Oh no, I'm just saying. I'm just talking about them. I'm holding one in my hand called Nirvana. It's called Nirvana, people.
Oh, yes. I got that one.
Called Nirvana. That's
Nirvana.
hilarious. But again, this is your pick, dude. It's your present.
No.
It's your addition to the show. You tell me which one I'm picking out of this, and you can pick the one that you think is the most disgusting. Because I'm going to eat the whole thing, unless of course I get violently ill, in which case we'll have an even better show.
With a passion coconut.
Yes. So that one's out.
So
that's out.
I'm gonna move but if you guys want to see me go huh, then yes, we can do that.
I don't. This is not the prank show.
You know what?
Come on, you gotta tell me. You've been stalling, and you've got 7 choices, and you just have to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6,
and
7,
I'm
8,
still
9,
closing my
9
eyes.
choices.
I just grabbed one.
Can't count. Oh, okay, that's the
grabbed,
Lavando. Okay, so it's Laviva, and it's by Ulker, and the U has the umlaut sound, so it's like ugh.
Yeah,
okay,
maybe
cool.
we'll make that sound once we eat it.
Yeah, maybe.
That's what that.
Oh, and it's from Turkey. It's a product of Turkey, everybody. How I could read that, I have no idea. There better not be turkey
in this. If there's
better
turkey
not have
in
turkey in it either. Okay, we're ready?
Oh, it looks like a female play toy.
It's interesting looking. So let me know
phallical.
when you're ready to bite it. Yeah,
mine broke in half.
Oh, okay. Yours is already pre-bitten. So I'm ready.
Uh-huh.
That was really good. Pairs well with beer too, I might add. So to describe it to the viewers at home, it's kind of like a Kit Kat, sort of, because it's got a crunchy part, but it's 2 different kinds of chocolate. And
right.
One of them's got kind of a crunch to it, and then they wrap the whole thing in like a chocolate thing. That one's really good.
And they make it phallic-y for some reason.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Okay, I lied. I am definitely not going to be able to eat this during the show. I got work to do. But man, that is tasty. You know what? I'm half tempted to say save a couple of them for next show, like the coconut one that you're not going to eat. So,
okay,
and we'll try it on the show next time. I agree with you. We could spend the next 20 minutes eating this candy on the show, and I would not have a problem with that. I'm just saying.
I was like, hey, this show is going to be long because we got.
Okay, so I lied. I think we should try a second one, and I'm not going to finish that whole bar because my mouth is literally sucked all the water out of it.
It did. That literally was not like. That was something where you're like, oh, it was good, but my mouth is dry.
Yeah,
like, what the hell?
And I immediately grabbed the beer, and oddly enough, like I said, it paired well with beer. Okay, so I get to choose the next one, and I'm going to go with the Itchy Bowl, the green tea one, the one that looks like green and black.
They have a cream for that, right? Itchy Bowl.
They do. And I'm 95% sure this is a product of Japan, but we'll find out. Wait, it says product of Turkey again. Wait.
Well, they're Turkish delights.
Oh,
all of these are Turkish delights.
They're all Turkish delights. Okay, makes sense.
Are we going Itchy Ball Black or Itchy Ball Blue?
Black, because it looks like it's got green tea in it. It looks like they're showing like little green things and stuff, so I figured it was green tea. And now it makes sense. It's products of Turkey.
Or
it's Turkish delight.
Pistachios?
It could be pistachios. We'll find out in a second.
I mean, we're totally gonna find out.
Oh man, this chocolate is dark too. We might get a contact high off the dark chocolate.
Oh, awesome!
Ooh, I like the way that
oh my gosh, this looks great.
Yeah, it looks crazy. Yeah, that's what I noticed. Okay,
nice.
Okay, I'm waiting for you. Oh yeah,
Itchy Ball. All right,
Itchy Ball.
All right, let's go.
I got it. Ready? Sign me up. Yeah, I could eat that all day. My midsection says you could eat that all day too.
Oh my god! There's a what the hell is that? Is that nut in it? My itchy ball has a nut in it, and I don't know what it is.
I'm pretty sure it's pistachio. I think you nailed it on the head. So what I'm gonna do is, for anybody at my house, I'm putting this outside the area. Please come and grab some.
Please.
If you're watching the stream, you'll know to grab some candy. If you're not, Professor, I have to say thanks.
It is pistachio.
It is pistachio.
Yeah.
Thank you so much. That was actually amazing. Like absolutely amazing. It was worth the wait. What's in the box?
Yeah, you can see why I was like, for a bit. Yeah, you need to put it in the refrigerator because if this was all melty, it would not be as good. Yeah,
it would be bad.
I love my itchy ball.
Me too.
Yeah,
sign me up. Not like the other one. The other one sucked all the water out of my head. Like all the water was gone. I'm almost done my beer.
Yeah, that one was a dick.
I liked it at first too, though. The last one, I ate it.
I did too.
And it reminded me of a Kit Kat. It had like a crunch like a Kit Kat.
Yeah.
But then all of a sudden, like all the water in my entire head just disappeared permanently. And I was like, this isn't good. This is bad.
Right.
Now I've got to get nuts out of my teeth for the rest of the show. Oh, yeah. This is going to be great. All the rest of the show is going to be me going, can't wait. Super excited.
Wait until next month. I'm going to send you something really good next month.
Okay, I'm excited. I'm going to have to find something to send you then. Actually, I have something for you, but I was waiting for a special occasion, like a wedding or an anniversary. You'll see it when you see it. I think you'll like it.
No, I was thinking once a month we'll do something that is a little, like genius. Try something different.
.com/store/TP. Show. Mima approved.
Block the mean people.
Block the mean people, people.
Block them all day.
What do you mean? What did I do? Okay, it's possible. So we're having a problem with our YouTube stream, just so everybody's aware.
Okay.
So let me disconnect, reconnect. We're back. We're back. And it's not surprising. We've got the yellow going on, and I'm going to have to figure that out. Now, that's the Block the Mean People t-shirt. And here is...
Look at those beautiful things.
So please buy our merch. Here's the TP show. This week
nice.
I did not wear the TP show merch because obviously Yingling sent me a shirt. So I didn't actually tell the Yingling shirt story. So I did not pay any money for this shirt. Let me just say that. This is a free product that was sent to me by Yingling, not because they're sponsoring the show, not for any other reason. I actually bought a case of beer. Or actually, it was a 12-pack. Wasn't a case. And I got home, and I opened it, and there was broken glass in the bottom. And I was like, what's the deal with the broken glass in the bottom? And if anybody out there has ever broken a beer bottle in a case, normally the case doesn't survive. It soaks in the water, and then it splits out the bottom. That's typically what happens. So apparently, it was an empty bottle from the line. So the empty bottle from the line. Did you ever watch Laverne and Shirley? Shots Brewery. So it's coming down.
Shamada.
Exactly. Possible Incorporated. So they throw the little thing on the top and they forget to put beer in it. And then it goes into the box. So I called them. I gave them all the information and they said, for your troubles, we're going to send you a free t-shirt. And also...
I want troubles all the time.
Exactly. They sent me... oddly enough, this is the other beer that's in my refrigerator as we speak. Yingling Golden Pilsner.
That sounds good.
It is. It's quite tasty. And then on top of that, they gave me... So they do screw taps. They don't do pop tops. So they sent me a Yingling bottle opener that's literally, you just put it on top and you go like this and it screws it off. So I'm super excited.
That's awesome.
Yep. So
that's nice of them.
It is. So please buy our merch. And
buy them all.
Especially Mima. I mean, Mima merch is the best. Let's be honest. Mima merch is absolutely the best. Let me see if I can get that back up there.
Yep.
That t-shirt I absolutely love. It reminds me of the... I'm not going to say the product it reminds me of because I don't want to get sued. But it totally... That's awesome. Next on the hit parade.
Oh, I don't even know. Let me check. Oh, yeah.
You wanted video game reviews? Well, you got it, baby. Now is that time in the show where we bring you a video game review with a segment I like to call Video Game Review.
I absolutely love the naming structure. Video Game Review.
I mean, it's so smart.
It's just so...
No,
it gets
it's
right to the point. It does.
Yeah.
And this week, Zombie Army 4. Actually, 4. Do you want to, before we get into Zombie Army, do you want to do the Mario thing? Let's do Zombie Army, because we'll do Mario at the end.
Sure. So we have a trailer too.
We do. Let me get the trailer up.
This is the new game that has just been released on Game Pass. And this is actually my gameplay, not the trailer, but that's okay.
Oh,
it all
let
works.
Me do this then. Did I agree? Oh, you know what? I know exactly what happened.
It's okay.
This is your gameplay. Give me 1 second.
But that's okay. We can talk gameplay. Yeah, here we go. No, this is still...
Oh, no, this is gameplay.
This is still my gameplay.
It is. It is, as a matter of fact. I know I downloaded this. That's the funniest part. Because I did a whole screen grab. You know what I did? I didn't actually send it across. So we don't have the actual trailer, but I can bring the trailer up. We have the link, don't we?
Either one. Yes, we do.
Cool. Give me a couple seconds to get over there. Our show, it is top-notch on the technical, and...
It is! It helps after a beer, too.
It does. It totally does. That's why I have the buttons, because then I make less mistakes. Can you imagine? Forget about it. We barely can get through the show with the mistakes, so...
I like how laggy YouTube is, because it's just now talking about Meemaw merch.
That's hilarious on every level. So let me do...
Twitch is way more up-to-date.
I believe it. I believe it. And I was having problems with YouTube last week, so we might need to call our YouTube representative and discuss it with him. Otherwise, AKA, I'm going to have to figure it out, is what I'm trying to say. So, Zombie. What's the name again? Zombie?
Zombie War 4.
War.
Do you want me to send you the link? Because I can.
Nope. PS4, I've got the PS4 trailer. Is that going to work for us?
Yeah, it doesn't matter. It all works.
That works. So let me put this. And
what number are we thinking of? 69!
69, dude!
Love that. Let's see if this even pulls up. Here we go.
Peggy 18. Bling!
And audio.
1945, Hitler summoned a Nazi zombie army and left Europe in ruins. He was defeated by the resistance and cast into the fires of hell. 1 year later, his hordes still roam the earth, but in the shadows, a terrible new darkness rises. This is Zombie Army 4, Dead War. Survive a diabolical story campaign featuring massive levels, teeming with gruesome terrors and demonic monstrosities. Visit Venetian canals, swarming with the drowned dead. Enter a grotesque zoo where all hell has broken loose. And visit a towering volcano overflowing with molten despair. Face Hitler's Legion of the Dead alone, or join up to 3 other survivors in brutal 4-player co-op action. The undead Nazi scourge returns with strange new powers and is a greater threat than ever seen before. They swarm in massive hordes, march relentlessly, and pursue you from afar with an inexorable bloodthirst. and deadly accuracy. And when they push you to breaking point, they send in the elites, great hulks of undead flesh, who employ flamethrowers, chainsaws, and heavy machine guns with no remorse. The curse of the dead has infected more than just human flesh. Face hideous zombie war machines. Avoid snarling, rotting sharks. The army of the dead features harbingers of annihilation like no other. Your only chance is to fight back with every weapon you have. Your primary rifle lets you snipe zombies from afar. Your secondary shotgun or machine gun tears apart.
That's insane, dude.
Up close. And in a pinch, your trusty pistol lets you kill with precision.
We can stop the trailer at any time.
That's insanity, dude.
Cool.
That's pure
Yeah.
Take a
insanity.
deep breath to perform a long-range brain-busting overkill.
That's unbelievable.
So, Zombie Army 4 Dead
Yep.
War is a survival horror tactical shooter video game developed by Rebellion. And it was released last week on Xbox Game Pass.
For free.
I got it pretty much for free.
Well, I mean, it
And
costs money
you-
to have the Game Pass, but you can
So
use
the
it
Game
every
Pass
single
is like
week.
$45 for every 3 months, and like I can play it on my laptop. I can play it on Xbox. Soon, I will be able to play it on my iPhone. Like I can play it anywhere that I want to play this game.
That's amazing. And
And,
I was going to say, last week we
yeah.
teased that we would be talking about PlayStation. So let me just
Yes.
briefly allude to what we were talking about, because we're going to have big time shows in the future.
You can show my gameplay and stuff.
Yeah, I'll do that while we are. Give me a second. Here we go. I will do that while we are talking
Cool.
about. Okay.
So this, let's see what it is. So then I'll know exactly what to say.
Cool.
When it comes up. But yeah, I started this the other day. I got maybe 4 hours into it. And I get so panicky and stressed out if there's not just like one on the screen or two. And if they all start chasing at me at once. I don't.
No, that's the
It's
way I
just
would
too
do it
much
completely.
sometimes.
Yeah, I'm the same way. I would do the
Like-
exact same thing.
Like like I consider this, you know, fun. You could zoom in, you could kill some zombies, but then, like when you see thousands of them just like run at you,
When a horde comes at you,
I'm just like, I don't know what to do. I ran out of bullets, and that's the only way. Those things right there are the only way to pick up ammo. That's it.
You power up, or basically you pick up.
Yeah. Yep. And then look at this dude.
That guy's creepy, man. Does he have special abilities? Like, he looks like he's
just watch.
you.
Just watch. He blows up on contact. So now those guys are just running at me, and I'm like, you saw I shot it.
Yeah.
And it just blows up.
He's
and
a
I'm
creeper,
like, no.
basically, from Minecraft.
Right. And then look at them all just like fall down off roofs. And yeah.
And last week we were talking about VR. I could only imagine this in VR. I'm just saying.
Yeah. It's pretty bad.
That is insane, dude. Let me turn down the audio on that actual gameplay. 'cause-
And then play the other one, because this is actually, and this is what hurts me playing the game more than anything else. About 50% of the time when I go into the game, now I have an Xbox S series,
Yes.
so it's brand new,
Right.
and this is what happens. I stand still, and then I try to figure it out. I'm walking, but no, I'm not. I'm just standing still. So like super major glitches with this game.
And is it because
Like,
of the
it
Xbox,
seems like-
or is it the game itself? You know what I mean? 'Cause
I
you know
think
how
it's the game
sometimes-
itself.
Yeah.
I literally have to turn it off, reboot the game.
Right.
And if it was not at a save point, I would have to do what I just did again.
And again, I come from an era where save points didn't exist. Although I have to admit, I bought Sonic, the console remake, basically the Sega remake, and they added a save feature, which is nice because that was the major malfunction. If you didn't get through something, because they used to have level codes, that's the worst, man. You make it halfway through a level and then you die.
I cleared that whole stage and it's just there. It's just that. I cleared the whole freaking stage.
And you got to do it all over again. Man, that would kill me. Yeah, that would absolutely kill me.
So I haven't played that game in a while because of that issue.
It makes perfect sense.
And I'm actually tempted to just like delete the game and be like, there's other stuff on there.
Oh,
it was fun while it lasted.
I totally and completely get it. So give me uno momento because my puppy is crying like crazy. So
I hear that.
Yeah. Hey, Pixel, come on. Want to be on the show? Come on, come here. Come within arm's reach, and I will grab you and put you on.
We just got a new subscriber on YouTube.
Come here. Come here. He does not like cameras. So everybody knows this is a rare appearance of Pixel. He does not like being on camera.
Pixel.
Hey, he sees himself. Pixel. He's like, I don't like being on camera. Hey, say something.
He's like, who's that dog?
Woof, woof. He's like sniffing the mic. Here you go. Doodles. That's too incredibly funny. That game looks insane, dude. It looks totally insane, to say the least.
It's awesome. I love like killing Nazis. Like that's a plus for me.
Absolutely.
The fact that they're zombie Nazis is even a bonus.
It's like a win-win. Like I love killing zombies. I love killing Nazis. Nazi zombies is like win-win-win.
Right.
How could you not win?
I even love the fact that I can shoot them, and then when I'm walking over them, it gives me the option to like stomp on their head. Like I just press a button and it does it.
I love that. That's amazing. And you can literally just stomp them into the ground. Is that the way it works?
Oh, yeah. And you will hear them say like, "Stay down."
Stay down.
Sometimes they come back if you don't shoot them in the head.
Oh, well, that sucks.
And even sometimes you just see hands moving on the ground, just like running across as you're walking.
Right. Oh,
because
man.
They're zombie hands.
Ooh, yeah. Zombie hands. Zombie hands. So, next on the hit parade. God.
I would never buy that game.
Right, but you would play it for free.
For that it's free, yeah.
Right. So,
and like I said, without the glitch, the game would probably be fun. But
it would be solid. With the glitch, it's not worthwhile because you've invested 20, 30 minutes and then you have to spend another 20 or 30 minutes and then
4
another
hours.
20 or 30 minutes. Yeah. I'm being kind. Like for me, it would probably be 2 days to get to that point. So I get that completely. It's funny because whenever I think of that, I think of the game Prince of Persia: Sands of Time, where you actually, that was the whole point of the game, was you would run through something, do it really badly, and then rewind time and figure out over and over and over and over and over again.
I remember that.
So, and before we hop into our Nintendo video, because we have a Nintendo video, I wanted to briefly discuss PlayStation because we used the PlayStation ad. PlayStation Network is closing down for PlayStation 3. So if you own digital games on PlayStation 3,
right,
they're gone. They're gone. You literally are losing the games that you bought. And this has been this is something that I've brought up to people a lot. Like with a Game Pass, it's different. You're getting a Game Pass, you know that you're renting, you know that you don't own the game, you have no ownership in the game. Comparatively to PlayStation 3, where you bought it digitally thinking, I will have this forever. Unlike a physical disc. Like if you buy a DVD, a CD, let me see. So recently I bought this Share VHS. VHSs are not making a comeback, but I bought it because the case looks cool. Like, full case. She's playing with round objects.
Believe.
Exactly. Yeah. And it's her live in concert. Now, here's the thing. Nobody is canceling my share of VHS. Like, it's not happening. I own it. If I want to sell it, I can sell it to you. I can sell it to somebody else.
I'm literally trying to cancel it right now, and I can't do it.
You can't. You can't. And this is the problem I have with digital, like, purchases. Digital subscriptions like Netflix, I'm totally cool with because you don't own anything. But when you buy something on a digital network, you consider it to be ownership. And they give you 0 ways to actually download it. Well, you can download it to your system. But anybody that has Bitcoin and has lost a hard drive, have you ever heard? Did you hear about this story, by the way? That's why I'm bringing it up. The guy who had Bitcoin on his hard drive. So the story goes like this. Back in the day, he was a Bitcoin miner. He downloaded everything onto his computer. And then for whatever reason, he threw away the computer, like literally threw it away. And on the hard drive is his Bitcoin wallet. And then he has his access, but he needs the wallet to get to the Bitcoins. And wait for it, he has 75,000 Bitcoins on that hard drive that he threw into the trash. Now, for anybody in the studio audience that doesn't know how expensive Bitcoin is, I think it's around, is it like $22,000 per Bitcoin? Yes. So do the math. He's like a billionaire on paper if he could find that stupid hard drive that he lost. And so when I heard that story, my head almost exploded, to be quite honest. I was just like, that is pure insanity. So let's see if I can get this right. Which one is this one on? I don't know. Merch. We just talked about merch.
Yes.
We just talked about merch.
Wanna be a part of the show's history? We'll take home your official TP Show t-shirt, hoodie, or sweatshirt by visiting bonfire.com/store/TP Show. All proceeds will go to making this show better all around.
And oh my God, do we need to make this show better all around? Let's just be honest. TP Show merch.
I mean,
thank you, by the way, Professor. Professor sent this to me, and they kind of glitched. I can't even hold things with.
They did.
And so,
I
actually thought that you were being super cool and sent one to my partner in crime. And so I told her that, and then you told me, "Oh no, they screwed up. Bonfire screwed up and sent 2 to you."
But then you should have never. You just
I dimed
released
you out,
like
dude.
the secret.
I dimed you out.
Yeah, you could have been like, he was just that cool, and he just did that. So here you go.
I'm a moron. Let's just say it that way. I should have totally not dimed you out. That was my fault. I could have totally done that, but no, I did not, because I am not that smart.
But I mean, it worked out. It worked out good for everybody all around.
It did.
Yeah,
it did. As a matter of fact. So this is the Mario story. Let's get back to this.
It is.
This video made me go, "What? Why are you not playing?" Here we go. Need the audio.
Show you all one of the craziest Mario levels ever. Are you ready? Buckle in.
I am ready. I saw this, my head exploded.
That's almost as stressful as herds of zombies, honestly.
I agree. I totally agree. Like, first of all, how did the person figure this out? Because, okay, we're watching a Mario level where he literally never touches the ground. The entire time, he never touched the ground.
But wait.
The entire time.
It gets better.
I didn't know it could get better. And when he showed it got better, I was like, are you kidding me? So Mario, if anybody hasn't played it, is a sideways scroller, goes from left to right. How does somebody not know about Mario, by the way? Anyway.
And
we're off.
It's got ground, but you have to go through sections that have lava, and lava burns and lava kills. But he jumps on everything. He literally never hits ground the entire time.
Leave a comment below and let me know. I'm going to show you all.
Comment below. That's pure insanity. When I saw it, what did you think when you saw it?
So, when I saw it, I was just like, he's the GOAT at Mario.
That's true. That's the guy.
He's the greatest of all time. Like, I actually thought of it as like, I put myself as a teenager playing that game. If that was one of my friends, I literally would set down the controller and be like, F you, I'm going home.
I agree.
I'm going home.
1,000,000,000%. I've played against people like that before in fighting games. And you literally get like half of a punch in and then you're dead. And you're like, I quit. I'm leaving. I'm going home.
You know, I had the friend so I had Sega and Mortal Kombat came out, and all he would do is press like the A button.
Yeah.
And I couldn't beat him. And I was You do the same freaking move the whole time. Go home, Jeff.
Yeah,
like
it's bad game mechanics. Bad game mechanics, if you ask me. If you do certain moves too many times, it should just literally be like you should fall down on the ground so the guy can kick you in the
like
face.
a fatigue button or something like that. Like
yes,
yes.
You should not be allowed to do that. But I remember that. It's basically those are what I call the pad pounders. They just punch, and then I win and you lose, and that's not fair. That's not fair at all.
I'm like, stop walking towards me. I can't even jump. I can't even get up. I can't. I'm dead.
It's dead. Okay. This next one, I absolutely, positively love on every level. This is one of my favorites. By far.
A must for every family with Nintendo. Call 1-800-77-BIBLE. That's 1-800-77-BIBLE.
We're not joking, people. This was a
we
real,
should call
honest
this number.
Yeah. Okay, good. Do you ever worry that they're playing too much Nintendo?
Oh, not anymore. See, Matt has Bible adventures. They're actually learning Bible stories while they're playing Nintendo.
Quick, get that Bible quote before you run out of power.
Bible Adventures features 3 games in 1 cartridge. Noah's Ark, Save Baby Moses, and David and Goliath. A must for every family with Nintendo. Call 1-800-77-BIBLE. That's 1-800-77-BIBLE.
Oh my gosh.
Did
you see how expensive that was?
And that's what I was going to say.
$44.95.
I need you to go to eBay right now. We have not planned this ahead of time. Do you have the ability to go to eBay? I need to know if Adventure, what is it, Bible Adventure? What is it called? Money back guarantee, by the way. How many people do you think actually took them up on the money back guarantee? I think it's pretty high. $44.95.
Save Baby Moses.
I just can't believe it.
Okay.
It's
Bible
levels
Adventures.
of I can't believe that are just what? So
Bible
while he's
Adventures,
looking
yeah.
that up,
I'm looking
for
it up.
anybody that's listening to the podcast.
I got you.
Yes.
I got you. Do you want the first one? And it's the last one. 9 were sold. It's $3.45.
that there's the market economy. $44.95 brand new, $3.50.
Okay, the most expensive one.
Yes.
$199.
Yeah, but nobody's buying it at $199.
Nobody's buying it at that now.
That's
not when you can do one left and you can buy it now for $3.45.
I kind of want to get it just because, it seems ridiculous. Let's just be honest.
I just want to play the Save Baby Moses. What is that?
Exactly. How can we save Baby Moses?
Is he just in the water in a little crate thing and you have to move?
You see, that it would be like Frogger. You know what I mean? It's basically a sideways scroller for Frogger. So instead of you running across... logs are coming at Baby Moses. Oh no, Baby Moses, get him out of the way of the log. Oh my gosh, so there's a shark. There's a shark. Get him away from the shark.
I would love for them to have put Mortal Kombat sounds with this. He dies and it's fatality.
Oh man, that would be hilarious. And let's step over the boundaries. Let's go too far. They need to have a hammer and nail sound. Tink, tink.
Oh my gosh.
Tink. Just right over the edge. We've gone too far.
Wow. What the heck are you doing, guys? Get back on topic.
Okay.
You have to press a series of buttons in order to get Jesus to come back alive after.
Otherwise, Easter doesn't happen.
Jesus.
Yeah, there's an Easter bunny. The Easter bunny's sitting there dude, come on, hurry, come on. And that's your sidekick. That would be great. That'd be like what was Sonic's sidekick? The yellow one? Oh, I always forget. Tails. Yeah. Basically, the Easter bunny is your sidekick for that part of the adventure. Be hilarious. It's wrong on every level, everybody.
No, it's not.
It's right on every level too.
It's so awesome.
Oh, that's so funny. Next up. Oh, wait. Before we go into the next section. For anybody out there, I went to buy anything. I just went to the store the other day. I was I wonder if they have a PS2, PS3, PS4, Xbox, any of the Xboxes. And I was I look behind the counter, and normally when you go to a store, I'm not going to mention the store because it wasn't it. I'm not going to mention the store. It doesn't matter. I look behind the counter. Normally they have stacks and stacks of them. Now, you've been to the store before. You know what I'm talking about, right? So
yep.
I went to the guy. I go, yeah, how much for like a PlayStation? And the guy's like, we don't have any. I'm like, well, does the competing store down the street? They don't have any. And I'm like, well, what about it? They don't have any. And I'm like, what's going on? The guy's like, there is a short supply of used game systems across the board. So apparently, instead of everybody buying the PS4 and everybody buying the PS5, sorry, I'm one system behind. Besides instead of buying the PS5 or you're going to have to name the Xbox because I get that name wrong all the time.
S or X.
There you go. Instead of buying those, people are just like, nah, we're just going to go buy the old systems. That's good enough for us.
And you know what sucks for the people who bought the old PlayStations? Their network is gone.
Gone. PS3 network's gone. And you know what's funny is this is my personal favorite. Did you know that you can buy a digital only PlayStation 5? Digital only.
Yes.
So
yes, because I have a digital only Xbox.
Well, you see, but Xbox hasn't done what PlayStation did. But like literally, you're buying a system that they've already told you, we are going to do this to you. We've already done it before. How many people do you think are going to buy that digital PlayStation now? I personally think that it's going to drop to like, so let's say they sell 1 million of them before the news. I think they're going to sell like 100,000 after the news.
Right.
I'll just be honest. That thing's going to go down in price big time.
And then get this. Their game streaming system is $70. Xbox is $45. And they just took off like 1,000 games.
It gets better and better.
What are they doing?
Well,
why?
I heard they have a new CEO. I heard the new CEO came in and made some changes. And these are the changes that he made. They don't make any sense to me. I'll just be honest.
That's like when you get a new manager and he's like, we're cutting overtime. Well, why are you cutting overtime? Everything worked just fine before.
Yeah, and I'm not trying to slam anybody in the government or anything, but the post office during the holiday season sucked. Like it was the worst it's ever been in my entire life. And my personal favorite about and I'm not going to say the Postmaster General's name just cuz I don't want to start a riot, but my personal favorite was when he was telling he was telling Congress to become more efficient, I took the sorting machines offline. Anybody that knows anything about anything knows that the sorting machines are what made them efficient. You know what I mean? It's like,
you know what he did?
What did he do?
He just went in there with like his tie. He was probably smoking a cigar at the time too, and had like some rum or something in his hand. And he's like, "What does that do? Yeah, that's
what's that thing over there?
We don't need that. Yeah, we don't need that. We'll just stop doing it."
Well, my favorite part was in some of them, he got so lazy, he just unplugged them. He just went in and he was like, hey, just unplug that. And then later, when Congress was like, well, can we plug them back in? He's like, I would prefer if you did not. But they were like, okay, so the answer is yes. And they're like calling up the post office, plug that machine back in. My personal favorite, though, was that he was court ordered to put them back to get them back online. And he waited until after he was supposed to respond. And his response was, well, we kind of took them apart. Like, we can't put them back together again. We kind of took them apart. It's sort of like my uncle. I have an uncle who recently passed. My uncle Big Bob. He was the bomb. I love that dude. And the story my mom always used to tell was that to learn about engines, he literally took an entire engine apart and put it on the front lawn. Now, that's not the bad part. The bad part was my grandmother's like, what are you going to do with the engine now that it's on the lawn? And he's like, well, I'm just learning about it. I don't think he ever actually put the engine back. And I think my grandmother was like, get that engine off my lawn. Get it off the lawn. But anytime I hear about a story where somebody dismantles something, that's the first thing that pops into my head. So it's that time of the show. You ready? You ready? I think I have it right. Did I forget anything? Did I miss anything? Well,
you know what?
Talk about it in the future.
I've had almost all this beer, so I don't know what's going on in the show anyways. So
sweet. And Rosie's going to yell at us. So let's just do this.
Out of the
good.
2.5 TikTok videos that we've all watched this week, here's a few that we thought you might like.
Here is a few that we thought you might like. Isn't that true? It is so true.
Yeah.
So true. Now I just need to get over there because this week's show's been a disaster, a hot mess. Hot mess disaster.
It's been okay.
It's been good. I like it. I enjoy our show, even though I'm a hot mess. So let me see if I can get this on the screen. Here we go. So before I play this one, I found this
before you play it.
Yes. Oh, gonna have some more candy. All right.
I'm gonna eat some of this wiener candy.
Wiener candy. Your mouth's gonna get.
You
dry.
got to watch the whole show.
Yeah. You get a dry mouth from eating wiener candy, apparently. So wrong on every level. So I follow somebody called Odd, and for the longest time I thought it was Odd Annie. His name's actually Odd Danny, but for whatever reason I misread it all the time, and I'm like, that's a cool name.
Did you see how I put it on the show notes so that you could read it correctly?
Exactly. Odd Danny. Yeah, I love it. It's so true. And it is. It's right there. For anybody that can see the back of the screen, it's right over here. Odd Danny. Yeah. So this is how I found this actual TikTok. And I just think it's dope, dude. Like, this is one of my favorite things. So let me press the play button on the...
So you want to learn how to do the line. All right. So what you do is you get your paper towel roll. You do a snort and a wheeze. Like this. This is what it sounds like with this. I promise you, it will work. Try it.
That's just awesome, dude. That's awesome. So I had a paper towel roll that has disappeared amongst the things. So I can't try it. I was actually going to try it. It's so cool.
I mean, that sounded good.
Yeah, it's just my hand, though. Did you get a chance to try this at all? Like, have you seen this one before, as a matter of fact?
I have not, but you know me. I don't like watching TikToks with people without shirts on.
Yes, so you have a no shirt policy. Yes, or you need to have a shirt policy. I don't know how you say it.
Just have a shirt on. I don't care if you're in bed and you use like the covers to cover you up. That's okay.
It's a shirt.
Or if you're getting out of the shower and you have a towel around you, that's okay.
Yes.
No, you just going out into the wild like what he's doing and going into a paper towel holder.
Right. Now, you see, what I thought was you had a no shirt follow policy. Do you see what I'm saying? So you're not going to follow this, guy, is what I'm saying. I did not know it was an anti-TikTok policy of no shirt.
I just scroll. Yeah, I scroll. And yeah.
Oh, that's so funny on every level. So,
but no, I haven't tried it. It's a ingenious idea, and I do think he put a sound in, but I'm not sure.
Right. I don't think he did, because I saw Odd Danny do it, otherwise known as Odd Annie in my world.
Yeah.
And it sounded exactly the same. No lie. And it was his first try, I think. So, and he did it with his cat. He was like, and the cat was like, ah! I'm the alpha.
Did Odd Danny have a shirt on?
Of course.
Okay. Because I would watch that then.
Of course. Yeah, makes sense. Next on the hit parade. Everybody needs these. Everybody needs to go get them.
And all right, we're done. Now, if you feel any unusual symptoms, just call that number below. Otherwise, I'll see you in 3 weeks for your second dose.
No need.
What?
I already got all 5 of them.
But sir, you only need 2.
You think I'm stupid? My blood is now flowing with the power of all 5 companies. Pfizer, J&J, AstraZeneca, some sketchy off-brand company, and now Moderna.
Sir, I think you need to go to a hospital.
Why be immune
I'm injecting him!
when you can be invincible?
Guards, get him! Levanten las manos!
Learn more about the COVID-19 vaccine by visiting your local pharmacy or by clicking the link.
That's the best. The ending is my favorite part.
I love it.
Just get, call the CDC, ask them about the things that I'm saying, because, they might be true, they might not be.
So, comment from Brett.
Yes.
All of his, in case you ever wanted to know this about Brett, all of his shirtless TikToks get the most views. So, Brett, I could tell you I'm not watching those because TikTok knows.
That's so funny.
If you have a shirt off, I don't watch it. I'm a guy or girl. I'm
not watching it.
Any gender. Nope. I'm just not watching it. It doesn't matter.
I want shirts. You're a big fan. You're a big fan of the shirts. That is hilarious.
I mean, good for you, dude. We'll talk about that on the show too.
Yeah, for sure.
Oh, please wear a shirt on the show, please.
Oh, yeah. Well, we might have to block him. Block the shirtless. That's your new hashtag. Next TikTok.
Yes.
I gotta hop on another call. Thanks, guys. that meeting went 2 minutes over. I've been doing this for months. I'm productive. My work and my golf game have never been better. Get it? I got a hard stop. I gotta go. All right, but thanks. Before you go, I have no idea why you wouldn't do this.
I like how he hung up on him.
Click. Pretty good, right? Came up with it myself. I've never been a better human being on the course and off than right now. No, I'm at home.
I can see that.
I'm at home.
I'm at home.
Yeah, right here. I'm at home.
I'm at home. My favorite part of that by far, my favorite part of that is he's like, I'm a better human. Damn it! Without missing a beat. It's classic. It's classic.
I love that TikTok.
It's awesome. So, there's a TikTok that we missed, so I'm gonna jump back in time. But yeah, that one I love because it's so timely and so true. Like, everybody working at home has their kids interrupting. I work at home in the basement, and we had the puppy interrupt. So I mean, it's just the way it is now. You're in a meeting and you forget to wear your pants. Like, that is the biggest one for me. How many people are doing these meetings pantless? Like, seriously, I have pants on right now. That's speaking of, but what about
I have pants on too.
Yeah. I mean, how do you do a meeting without pants?
You know, I don't mind TikToks if I don't know that they don't have pants on.
Okay,
and they have a shirt on.
Yes.
So, I mean, that's fine with me. Like, I'm okay with that. You could not wear any pants. Just don't tell me. Don't be like,
here's an interesting
by
question.
the way, I'm not wearing pants.
Right. Now, here's an interesting question. If they were wearing no pants and no shirt, now does that make it acceptable? Like, now does it reach the threshold if you're going to go all in on the no pants? Okay. I had a feeling you were going to say that.
Because I've seen those TikToks where it's just like them in the shower and they're like just shower curtain and just their head out.
Right.
Like that kind of still bugs me a little bit. So
okay. Well, you see, for me, if it is not a clear like one, if it's like an actual shirt, if it's actual curtain, they're wearing a shirt. This is a fake. You know what I mean?
I get it. I just picture it like if you can't go to a nice restaurant or like Walmart or something like that, don't do a TikTok.
No shirt, no shoes, no service. Nope, I get it. I'm totally get it. So back in time, going back in time.
Sourdough Brett's TikToks are always no pants. So
Anybody?
Sourdough Brett got me to start again because that was funny. By the way, good job, Sourdough. Can't wait to have him on the show. So the next TikTok. Oh yeah, and I haven't mentioned any of the people that did these TikToks.
Oh.
So this one here.
Yes.
This one's Steampunk Ferret. The
she's
COVID
awesome.
vaccine. Yep, I agree. This COVID vaccine was a rich black guy. The pandemic golfing was Mizzen and Maine. And then
wait.
Go ahead.
COVID? Who was the COVID vaccine's name?
Rich black guy. I'm not.
Now,
joking.
are you just? That's awesome.
Just his @ It says it on the screen. I didn't make this up. By the way, I followed him for a while. His stuff is amazing. By the way, so the one we're about to watch,
me follow him.
Yes. I've been following him for a while. Like, he's at 1.7 million followers now. I think I was around 200, 300,000, which I always find interesting when you find somebody and they're like at 5,000 and then you come back like a month later and they're at 1 million because they're just super popular and or good at what they do and or both.
Right.
So this one is Steampunk Ferret. And I got lucky.
Yeah, she's great.
And okay, so Steampunk Ferret had her account put on hold, I guess is the best way to say it. It wasn't Thanos. For anybody in the studio audience that doesn't know what TikTok does, if you have questionable content, TikTok just gets rid of you completely. Doesn't matter where you are or what you're doing. And it's called being Thanos. You literally go from posting 7 to 10 times a day to having 0 of 0. It's 0, 0, 0. And so Steampunk Ferret got put into a quasi state. She had broken community service guidelines by literally just talking. And so they put her
that's what she does. Her thing is she'll take a subject or a comment and then she'll talk about it.
Yeah. And so
it's fantastic.
It's amazing. And so she was put in this quasi state and she had to go to her backup account. So most TikTokers learned early on to have 2 accounts just in case. And so I went to her backup account because somebody's like, oh, this sucks that she got kicked off. And so I went to her backup account, started following her. Then her regular account came back online, and I was following her over there. And because of the timing, she's like, oh, this person's following me. And she started following me back, which I was like, wow, that's super awesome. Because I'm a huge fan, like you said. So let's get to her.
She would
TikTok.
be interesting to have on the show too.
Oh, I agree.
Like,
I agree. So if you watch this at any time,
guest.
you're totally invited. So let me hit the play button. So what we're watching.
Anybody want to explain this? I was got a tail and everything. Anybody just want to explain this filter? Thought process behind anything.
So the filter is a fish literally on the top of your head like it's a hat. Okay. So I saw this and the whole setup for this, I saw it and I immediately went bait. It's the first thing I thought of. You are the bait for the fish, and the fish shows up and sucks on your head, and that's what I thought of.
That makes sense.
But yeah, I absolutely love that filter. I think it's ridiculous. You wear a fish hat, is what it basically looks like. It's literally a real deal fish that's like flopping around on your head. Doesn't make any sense, but I love it. Now, what did you think when you saw that one? Like, did you find that filter offensive? Did you find it funny? Like, what was your take on it?
I was just thinking, what other things could I do to make it look like it's someone's face? Like, what other objects? So I can get the fish to get on
No. I totally get it. Like like you've got like the cat thing, and then the fish is eating the top of the cat.
Yes.
Yeah. And that would make sense.
Yeah.
Like, that actually makes sense. The cat getting eaten by the fish as opposed to the fish eating the cat. It's one of those juxtapositions. So last but not least on our TikToks that we watched this week is, are you waiting for it? Are you waiting for it? It's us.
My best friend here says I'm hung like a horse, right? No, Sammy, hung over. You blacked out. You broke your parole. Okay, I have to take you to another fucking rehab center. You're starting to fucking freak me out. It's not funny. Like a horse.
I just couldn't stop laughing when I saw it, actually. And by the way, your comment was classic. It totally kept in character. I don't remember that TikTok. What was that TikTok about? I don't remember it.
I don't know. And
too
you know,
funny.
those are like audios that I just like, I'll see them one day. And then when I actually make the TikToks, I'll go through like a couple months and be like, I don't even remember saving that. Okay, cool. Let's do it. Yeah.
Next.
Yep.
Oh, man.
Just go down the list.
Yep.
We've watched millions of TikToks this week, and we found for you the TikToker of the week.
So you have no idea what this is because I actually picked TikToker of the week this week.
None
and
whatsoever.
Before I actually get into the TikToker of the week, I have an honorable mention. Now, the reason that this person didn't become the TikToker of the week, and I will let you know, is because I've been following them forever. I think I was like follower number 12, like literally. And the reason being is that they are a contact juggler. If you didn't know, because I never do it on this show, I do something called contact juggling, sphere play, and I call it flow of the round. I roll a body. I roll a ball on my body. I roll a sphere on my body. I do flow with a round object. That's how I found him, because that's my wheelhouse.
Your niche. Yeah.
Yes, my niche. And so that's how I originally found him. And I'm a huge fan. I've always been a huge fan. And he had a TikTok that blew up. So like I'm following him from like 13 and all of a sudden he's got like 100,000 followers, like almost immediately. He had a TikTok that went super viral. And we've talked about that, the viral effect. Now the reason that he is and let me get him on screen because that would actually make sense. So, oh, I know what I forgot. We'll get back to that. No, we actually didn't get permission to do it. So give me a second. I was going to do the Mr. Beast thing, but we didn't get permission yet. So I don't really want to talk about it quite yet. Does that make sense?
No.
So
that's a good hint for anybody who's gotten this far.
You better watch our show next week because we're going to have Mr. Beast on. Sort of. Maybe. Kind of.
I don't think so, but you never know.
You never know.
That's
I can lie about it.
That's like, hey, Gary V's going to be there, and then we're going to have...
Tony Robbins is stopping by. He needs to grope some women. Did you hear about all this, by the way? Tony Robbins groping women? I just...
No, but I mean, if I was Tony Robbins,
You'd grope women?
Yeah, they come give me a hug. Yeah,
but that's true. Yeah. Well, that Keanu Reeves effect. Let me see if it's still up there or not.
What number are we thinking of? 69!
69!
So, Keanu Reeves, if you ever watch him in pictures, so he has his arm around somebody. Let me see if I can do it so you can see my arm. He has his arm around somebody. He literally doesn't touch them. He's like away from them. I was like, wow, how courteous. I love Keanu. Back to what I was saying.
I do too.
Sorry about getting off topic, and Rosie's going to yell at me. So I've been following this person for a long, long time, and I went onto their TikTok, and I wanted to make them the TikToker of the week. Here's the problem. He hasn't made a TikTok since December. And I was like, why haven't you made a TikTok since December? He has since made a TikTok. So if somebody goes and checks it out now, they'll be like, Tick, you're lying. He made one yesterday. Yeah, I know he made one yesterday. But he has a linked tree. Do you have a link tree, by the way? Question mark?
Nope.
Do you even know what link tree is?
Yeah, that's where you find people's OnlyFans links.
Brutal. So Linktree.
So I don't got one. Yeah.
Brutal. So Linktree, just so everybody knows, is a list of all the different links that you have. I have one, and I have an OnlyFans, but that's a different story. Anyway, so I went to his Linktree.
That's where all your shirtless
and
round play goes. Yeah.
All of it.
Flow with
around. So I went to his Linktree, and he had this thing called Cameo. Remember we talked about Cameo a few weeks back?
Yeah.
Or a month or two ago?
Yeah.
He had a Cameo. So I was like, oh, cool.
Nice.
And I clicked on Cameo to see if we could like buy time with him or whatever it is. Because Cameo, you buy like different amounts of whatever. You buy like a birthday shout out from Vin Diesel or whatever is on there. And it's not that.
Cool.
It's not that. It's so weird. Cameo is TikTok in a foreign country. No lie. And do you know how I know that? Let me put it up real quick. His name is Sora _orb, O-R-B.
Yeah, I was showing my daughter this today.
He's amazing. So what's hilarious about it, though, is I went to his Cameo, right? And you know how on TikTok, and you can see it up on screen, you've got the like button. So I'm like, I'm on Cameo. I probably can't like it. I'm probably not going to be able to do anything. So I hit the like button. I went back to TikTok, and wouldn't you know, it was actually in my screen. So I did a little montage. Let's play this montage of his different stuff because he is amazing.
Yes, he is.
And this is me going to his link tree that I was just talking about and trying. Oh.
Yep, I showed this one. This one's crazy.
Too much for me.
Next, come on. So this is, I went to his link tree, I went to Cameo, and this is me going to his link tree, me going to his Cameo, and he's been posting on Cameo. He doesn't post on TikTok anymore. He posts over on Cameo, and so I clicked on one of them, and I was like, oh, okay, it looks just like TikTok, literally just like TikTok, and I'm like, oh, I wonder if I can like it. And so I hit the like button. And then I went back to TikTok and it shows up in my likes. I was freaked out, dude. I was like, what's going on here? Did Cameo take over TikTok? And the only thing I can think of is there was some kind of weird thing. And so this is me going back to my favorites page because I didn't actually believe that it was there. There it is. That is the Cameo that I literally just liked a second ago. I was like, this is insane.
So why doesn't his new videos show up on TikTok? If he's posting on Cameo.
Because it's a whole separate thing. It's so weird. Like you have to create a Cameo account. Don't ask me. But when I liked it, it showed up in TikTok. I was so confused. Now, what was funny was I went over to Cameo, I liked his thing, and then I went back to TikTok, and literally the next day, he posted on TikTok. Literally the next day. I think it might have been even the same video. So I was very, very confused. But that's why I got honorable mention, and that's just because Sora has not posted on TikTok for his main account since December. And if you like travel videos, if you're a fan of traveling from your couch, he has the most amazing travel channel. Again, it's called Sora, SORA _travel. And his videos, I could watch them all day. Like he visits so many cool places. And I asked him one time, because I'm a friend and I'm one of those people that DMs friends. And I DM'd him and I said, when did you go on vacation? Was it like for 2 years? It's insane. Because literally he has something from everywhere. Like name a country. He probably has a video up about that. So this leads me to the actual, that was honorable mention. This is the actual TikToker of the week. I Dream of DZ, otherwise known as Blending 4XP. And let me just get into the video of her stuff and let it speak for itself.
Has anyone else ever been through such a string of like terrible relationships, jobs that beat you to a pulp, and just things over and over that made you feel not like yourself? And then you start doing things that you used to do or dressing how you used to dress, and all of a sudden you're like, there you are, you bad bitch, I've missed you. Has anyone...
My diagnosis is that no one has been treating you well.
Oh, you have a Snapchat and his phone number? How cute. I have a social security number. Oh.
Scared to death of everything. Pantophobia. What? That's what it's called, pantophobia. Not fear of pants, though, if that's what you're thinking. It's a fear of everything, including pants, I suppose, in that case. Sorry, go on. Scared to death.
When I first met you, I thought you were weird and annoying. And you are. When I first...
You are. You're weird and annoying. So what I'm looking for here is I'm trying to find, she has something called the Insomniac Shopper. She literally just shops when she's half asleep and she doesn't remember what she bought at all. So she'll just receive packages. She'll be like, I don't know what I got.
2 years ago, my work got rid of like hundreds
this
of
one is
minutes.
good, but it's not as good as the next section.
It worked a little bit. So 2 years ago, my work
So they got rid of a whole bunch of boxes. She tried to do a wood hot thing. It didn't work. But so this is me trying to find an Insomniac Shopper. Now, she receives packages all the time, but she doesn't know if she bought them or if somebody bought
Serenity,
them for her.
we got mail. And this isn't
her
any mail. It's like tambourine mail?
That's business cactus, everybody.
In case you're new here, I'm the insomniac with a shopping addiction. I never remember what I buy, and sometimes you guys buy me stuff, and now I'll never know what's coming in the mail.
No, I found it at the dollar store. I was going to send it to her,
Can't wait
but I'm
to
weird
find
about
out
it.
if it's a tambourine. I am awful at cutting these boxes. Absolutely.
I'm surprised that she doesn't get in trouble with TikTok cutting boxes.
It is a tambourine. It is a tambourine.
It's a tambourine.
From who, though? Wait.
And this was a gift.
Wait. It's a pro... Tambourine gang! Tambourine gang! What? What? There's more! Ah! Also a purple bag of mystery. Quick.
I like how Amazon wraps things.
What is it?
Yes.
Who,
I agree.
Who got it?
My Amazon package, they actually took the tear strip and threw it into the bag. So they didn't have any trash.
Serenity, we got mail. And this isn't any mail.
So that is the TikToker of the week. Now, what's funny is I've made weird comments on her TikToks, not to be mean or anything, but she reminds me of my aunts and my mom. So my aunts and my moms used to go to the diners when obviously pandemic didn't exist and people went to diners. And they would chain smoke. Well, they wouldn't chain smoke, but they would smoke and drink coffee and talk for like 18 hours straight. Now, I always imagined that I would walk into a diner and she'd be sitting in the corner with her friends, like chain smoking and drinking coffee. And a few facts, she's a huge wrestling fan. So if you like wrestling, you should definitely follow her. Secondly, she was the very first person that I had ever heard of losing drafts that it actually became a huge issue. She said that she had 1,200 drafts in her drafts folder.
Holy crap, that's a lot.
And what happened is, and you know this from your own personal experiences, when you use an audio that TikTok decides doesn't exist anymore, then you literally have a TikTok that's... You're talking and there's nothing there. And that's what happened to her. She said she found 200 or 300 TikToks out of her 1,200 in the drafts. Now, the reason I made her the TikToker of the week, first of all, she's a friend, and I've been following her for a long time. But her cosplay is on point. She always does different stuff, and she's in a lot of niches that I like. And then last but certainly not least, she knew what contact juggling was, which really freaked me out. So like the very first time I did a duet with her, I was contact juggling because that's my thing. And she's like, "Oh wow, cool contact juggling." My mind was blown because so many people are like, "Hey, do that ball thing, man. That ball thing's cool. You play with your balls real good. Like you're good at ball play." I'm like, "Yeah, thanks, man. That's why I don't call it a ball anymore. Sounds creepy when you say it." So TikToker of the week. Now, have you followed her? Have you seen her before? That kind of thing. That's what I was going to ask.
Yeah, I started following her when you
duetted her?
You mentioned her last time on the show.
On the show.
Yeah.
Yeah. But she's huge now. I mean, I started following her and I think she was at like 5,000 and now she's at like what, 222,000. And that's what I've noticed I followed people early on and then they blow up and then I'm like, and it's funny too because certain people, she is not one of them by the way, but certain people are like, "I'm above you now. I can't talk to you anymore." Have you had that happen to you?
Of course.
Yeah. She's the opposite. Like she's the opposite. Like I'll put a comment in and she'll be like, "Oh dude, thanks man." And then the last tie-in
we should get her on the show.
She's on Twitch. She's on Twitch. That's what I was about to say.
Nice.
She has a Twitch account and here's the thing. I always see her TikToks and it's like, "Hey, come watch me on Twitch." And it's 19 hours later. And it says, "I'm live on Twitch at 4:20 in the morning, Eastern Standard Time." I'm like, first of all, I'm not going to be up. Second of all, what? Oh, what are you, nuts? But to me,
that's when she does all their shopping.
Exactly. It's either Insomniac shopping or Twitch. And last but certainly not least, this lovely background that you see, most of it was based on the stuff that I used to see in hers because I would watch her TikToks and she'd always have a television running with some kind of random on it. And she would always have this random stuff in the background. And I'm like, I love that. Because even if you don't like the TikTok, like even if you hate our show, you can literally just look in the background and check stuff out for hours and hours and hours. So I think we're getting close to that time, Mr. Professor. Just kidding, by the way.
I think so too.
You're not Mr. Professor. You are the Professor. Still love that from last week, by the way. Mr. Professor, when I saw that, my brain just melted. Before Rosie yells at us.
Oh my God, wasn't that a long show? Please like and
Hey, wait, before we go, hold on a second. I didn't say goodbye to you, man. I got to say goodbye to you before we leave.
You do.
That ain't right.
Oh, you know what? The most important thing.
Yes.
If you guys like this show, please like, subscribe.
If you've made it this far, you have to like and subscribe. Nobody makes it this far in the show, especially on our lives, although anything can happen every week.
Bell icon too, because I've been posting like throughout the week little clips of this show, and you'll get notified.
Yeah, if you don't have the time to watch the whole show, we cut it into little bite-sized segments. So you only need to watch a little bit of it. And in fact, this week,
then
you posted that cool drink that I did. So I was really happy about that.
Yeah. So yes, hit the like 2 thumbs up and like, subscribe.
No.
Comment.
1 thumbs up. 2 thumbs down.
No.
1 thumbs up.
2 thumbs down. Yeah.
2 thumbs.
I guess.
You almost messed us up, man. That's the only way we get anybody to follow us.
I'm reading comments too at the same time.
Hey, any comments before we go? Yeah, you're blurry. I understand. Any comments before we leave?
Nothing important.
Well, I think all our comments are important. And you guys have an amazing week. We'll be back next week, every Tuesday.
See you guys.
Oh my God, wasn't that a long show? Please like and subscribe. And for those of you listening on the podcast, thank you. Until next time, this has been another episode of the TP Show.